Hello America. Hello Mr. President. I'm back. A little while back, Mr. President, I sent you a video called Turn on the Water. And this is relating to our friends out there in California. The poor farmers have had their water supplies for their irrigation shut off because of a federal order from a judge, I understand. But this is a sad thing. It needs your attention, and I suggest you get out there right away. Visit the site at the least, sir. I'm asking you to visit the site. And then this needs to be a top priority. You know, President Bush was, what, 3 or 4 days late visiting Katrina? Sir, this has been going on. We've got farmers, their families, and their children going to bed at night with no food in their bellies. That's wrong. Not in America. And those same farmers are the ones that's been providing us with crops, our tomatoes, our oranges, our cantaloupes, our you name it. Just about anything we consume. 50% of this nation is supplied by the crops out there in that valley where the Peta and the government judge have shut down the irrigation. Total nonsense. And that judge was in my state. I personally would smack his little fanny for doing this crap. So I need you to get out there to solve this problem. These are people that voted for you. They're thinking, hope and change, hope and change. They got the change all right. It ain't what they were looking for. Now they're just hoping their president will respond. It's not like you don't know about it. I sent the video before. It's been on Fox News numerous times. What we call the state-run media doesn't report on anything or may appear untowards the President of the United States. Well, that in a nutshell is un-American and wrong. They should hold your feet to the fire whenever you screw up like everybody else. Remember who you are. You're an elected official. We put you in office. So, Mr. President, don't ignore half of this nation. That's a sad thing. You call us teabaggers. You call us rednecks and NASCAR people. I don't know what makes you think that way of us. Heck, this stuff behind me is all props. They're normally not on my desk. This is my office. I'm a businessman. If I'm going to get my message across to the country, I've got to nail my colors to the mast too. You see that gun behind me? That is a cowboy commemorative Winchester. I mean, that is a beauty. That's a little gun that helped win the West. Now, I put it up there not to show that I'm an NRA member or anything like that. That's so that in the event that that feller that has the name kind of rhymes with yours, except he's a real prick, old Osama, hey, he can put his AK-47 up, but I just happen to have something that looks a little cooler, you know, a little class. Now, Wanda Sykes, I wonder if she thinks his kidneys should fail. That's what we need. We need more uniting like that instead of cutting each other down. We need to unite against the dang terrorists, extremists, bad guys. America versus the bad guys. Got it? That's what we need to be doing. Well, Mr. President, go out there and fix this situation with the farmers. But you know, you and I have a lot more in common. You're a president. I'm a president. You have a logo. There you go. See, you got a logo. Mighty fine logo, I might add. I got a logo. You're half white. I'm half white. And my other half is white. So you see, you and I, we're the same. We ain't like that nut job Michael Moore. He wants us to be Cuba. God, Cuba. He could have picked something better than that. I mean, Venezuela might be a step up, except for that guy that's running it down here. He's wacko. Cuba? You don't need to be Cuba. Now, I showed you this before. This is that GBT chart. And I made it a universal GBT. Just show you how the government can save some money. Okay, now here's the chart. Now, as you recall, this was Rush Limbaugh over here in the corner. Okay, that's the R for Rush. And L for Letterman. Goofy looking guy. Some people call him the walking penis. And think about it. It does kind of look like a walking penis. Lately, he deserves the title. Trust me. You might want to keep your distance from that guy. You know, he's a little radioactive. I wouldn't go on any of his shows. You need to show up over there at Fox News. You'll get a lot more credibility, a lot more exposure. And I'd like to see you debate on there. People get a kick out of that. You know O'Reilly, or go to Sean Hannity. You've talked about him so much. Man, just give it up. Go over there and do the show. This president doesn't make you look like you're strong. When you go over to talk to Keith Olbermann, he's wanting to know how you put your socks on, where'd you get your tie, things like that, we call that kind of candy ass, And I don't mean no disrespect. My daughter done told me I got to start calling you Mr. President and not Mr. Obama, because we need to respect our president. Well, heck, I knew that. I don't need my daughter telling me that. But there's a lot of things that we have to get off our chest nowadays. And one of them is that situation out there with the farmers. You're the only one really right now that I can see can do anything about it. But at least show up. Bush showed up at Katrina, maybe 3 or 4 days late. But this has been going on for months. It's been shown on Fox News 3 or 4 times. And the state-run media, as we like to call it, that's in bed with you, that only can do glorified, nice stories, because it's a profit thing between you and them. I don't know what's going on, but it don't look good to the rest of us. And that's why I'm having this conversation with you right now. If any of that stuff's going on, we don't want you getting in trouble. We want you to lead. That's what we put you in office for. When I was a little boy, I saw a triple rainbow. Now, I don't know how many people can say they saw that, but it's the full spectrum of colors, and then you got another rainbow, and they get a little lighter as they go until the last one's almost a minute. But I saw a strong, full color rainbow years ago after a thunderstorm, and it rained. And it was amazing. Me and the kids, we all got out there. Man, look, this rainbow. Oh, wow, there's another rainbow. Look, there's a third rainbow. Where, Yeah, I see it. 3 rainbows, man, a triple rainbow. Not many kids saw something like that. The only thing I can compare it to was when our new half-white president was elected. Now I'm just pulling your chain a little when I say half-white. I know how you felt about being half-white because I read your book. And I hope you don't hold it against me, because I'm not black. We got to put a stop to all this racial nonsense and everybody accusing everybody. But one thing I can tell you, I don't have one racial bone in my body. I try to do things with humor, and I enjoy the company employees who are non-white. What I did want to mention to you was, when you got elected, it was almost like there were 3 golden halos on your noggin, with all the tears and the people, hope and change. Man, it was a wonderful day. We felt proud. Americans felt proud, because it was the first black president ever in the history of the United States. And that's a good thing for America. But I got to be honest with you, there is a lot of animosity, and there's a lot of folks out there, although they agree with that premise, they think it's the wrong black president because you just weren't ready. Well, I think you got time to turn things around, and you start by marching your tail out there to California. Take care of those farmers. Only you can do it, and you can do it so fast.